So, like, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm not actively trying to insult anybody, but in the heat of the moment when a bunch of people are giving me the same bad idea that I've already thought through the options on. So, sorry that I maybe went too far in insulting. Well, here's the dungeon roll that you asked for. I'm gonna push the town bid to 6k. Okay, I guess I'm dungeon. This is 6,700. This is about as expensive as I can go, really. Ideally, he goes 11. Then you pass. Pushing 7k is a bit much for dungeon in my view. Would be happy playing Red Cove here, but I'll do dungeon for a change. Here's a dungeon, yeah. Yep. Yep, indeed.
Stay a while and listen.
Duma CD, thank you for following. Do appreciate it and welcome. To give him a breath. Can't get behind him anyway, so... Hopefully I can just finish him there, yep. This looks terrible to me. I see nothing of interest, really. Couple Drogborans. Oh, nice. Well, I guess he sees the same. Threw me a restart. I had no problem with people disagreeing with my play. I don't have a favorite hero. I'm gonna lose some units here, but I can't really afford my Infernal upgrade. I guess that's not true. If I upgrade to Infernals and then get the money here... I don't think I deserve to be anybody's favorite hero. But thanks. I seem tired. I am tired. I've been tired. Well, I'll say one thing for that result, and you probably know it's coming. But out of all the options in the goddamn refugee camp, they gave me the most boring one. I'm sure most of you expected that. But it's still true. You speak French? I'm not multilingual. Not to a degree that I can hold a conversation in another language. Yeah, I mean, I had to get money. Right? I had to spend money to make money there. If I don't upgrade the Infernals, I lose more troglodytes on the fight. The +1 speed allowed me to cross in a fewer turn, because my troglodytes are my only threat, and it also increased the value, lowering the number of stacks into one, which meant, so I mean, they didn't quite flee, but they were close to fleeing. I was able to block in 2 turns with the Serpent Fly. That's why I brought it there. So, um, but I knew that I would get some money from here. Well, I mean, the treasure chest was a gamble, but you hope to get money from that. Money and chest. The other option would have been running at the Walking Dead, stapling up, and checking the red tower. But 70% of the results there are beyond me, and if I can't upgrade to begin with, then I'm really in trouble. Even trying that. So anyway, not a very good refugee result, but at least there's a hive now spotted, and I have a black tower on the next turn. So with 7 heroes out and a Manticore layer over there, it's definitely unexciting though. Let's see what my opponent wants to do, because it's his choice first. It's not like I couldn't play for a second turn if I really wanted to hang my hat on something, but what that something would be, I'm not sure. I mean, it could do worse than 7 heroes out on one, because I am down quite a bit of money. So 7 heroes out is almost where I want to be, 8 heroes out being the best. I guess technically 9 with one in the tavern all ready to go, but there is a red tower here with an easy guard. There is a hive here with a beatable guard. So it's not without any promise. The boars are obviously really disappointing. The only good artifact that I see too is the shaman's puppet. But there's probably more elsewhere. I just see a handful of miscellaneous dwellings, but nothing interesting really, so. I seem tired. Everyone keeps saying I seem tired. I am tired. What is it? Is it? I don't know, maybe you can see it. Does it look like I have dark circles under my eyes or something? I am tired. I'm frustrated with the way that game played, but I've had a couple cups of coffee. I mean, I'm trying. I seem ugly too, but I don't know. It doesn't do to point that out. Right, I'm back. You don't feel bad to disagree with Chad. Look, I don't have a problem with people voicing their opinions. Look, I'm not upset. I'm not gonna not argue my point when it comes to points pertaining to the game, and I don't have a problem with people having other ideas too. Several times, people will say something and then it's like, well, yeah, I didn't think about that. But I guess I just got heated because it was in the heat of a moment, and so I didn't mean to insult anybody. I shouldn't have insulted anybody. That was wrong, and I apologize for the insults. That's all. I maintain that that was in that situation, in that game, in that moment, it was a bad idea and a waste of my time and everyone else who wants to watch's time to play on. That's all. I maintain that point. I don't believe you can use logic to argue a win condition there. I don't believe that you could. And I even offered, and we looked at it more, and I still maintain that stance, but I shouldn't have insulted anybody. That was wrong of me. That's all. Do I drink enough water? Probably not. That's my secret. I'm always tired. Yep. Just making sure I'm catching up on chat before I decide what I'm gonna do. 'Cause it was a ways away. Went for makeup. Nah, I went to get a drink. The refugee camp was Boers. Okay, again, 7 heroes out I do like. My opponent liking his map I don't like. The red tower is meh. The manticore layer is a fallback option. I do like the hive. A second hive would be really nice, but I think that 7 heroes out with the amount of money down that I am, I think 7 heroes out with a upgraded troglodyte stack is still pretty okay. Decent army here. And I have stables on 2 of my scouts as well, so that makes up 800 movement that I would otherwise not have. So I think it is okay to look for a second hive next turn. Second hive or a weapon might be interesting. On the flip side, you could argue that I should just look for better to begin with. I'm just worried about getting really screwed with money. So I'll play for 1 extra turn. See if I can find additional hives. Conservatories or something. Guessing then that my road must split down this way? Well, I'm right about it splitting down there, but it's way down there, though I guess that moves this tavern closer. Still, I didn't really find any extra hives or stuff that I actually really wanted. That's a Pandora. It's a Pandora in addition to being a Shaman's Puppet. There's an XP shop. Yeah, disappointing. Now I've got like one of everything. Red Tower, Picket, XP shop, Hive. All over the place. But again, I mean, my argument for gambling it was just that it's very easy to get screwed by terrain and not have money for units at all, so I thought that it was an okay gamble to just try to find a little bit more. Definitely did not find it here, though. This is, without being able to see the break, to know that it's an easy break. Because an easy break, you could keep this on, right? You could say, well, okay, I'll have a mixed bag of army, but something easy with a good hero, because, obviously dungeon heroes are very good. The Overlord class is excellent, so you could argue, your Minotaur King, Pit Lord type thing, you don't really need that much help, so on that I would be okay, but I can't reach that town. So there's no way for me to check that. So I have to gamble on something else to play on. Because obviously there's more scouting to be done out the back way. Second Pillar of Eyes, so yeah, Smoking Ring of Sulfur. Start with the Black Tower here, Gold Dragons, alright. Because the Lizardman stacks tend to disrupt things, so play for this and Torso of Legion, big winner. That's sarcasm for those that are unaware. I guess, I mean, this is a terrible, terrible fight for me, but I'm just gonna brute force it before calling for my 112. Maybe I get like some beholders out of this. Because I do have a beholder dwelling there and there. So I could go for 100 eyes or something. Not that I would want to, but I'm just saying, this is a tough fight. In general, I would ignore this fight. But because I am going to restart it, I'm going to gamble it first before doing so. I do have my 112, yes. But the Nyx Warriors are just too fast, too furious, and too tanky to boot, so you know. I can't do 6 damage with 2 Lizardmen. I'm using this rock as a way to protect my troglodytes from getting slammed, but obviously, you know, still Nyx Warriors, and I just didn't have enough damage on the to take out the 1 stack there and be able to hit it 2. But yeah, pretty easy 112. And it was pretty clearly a 112 once this road didn't pan out like at all. It didn't split for a while. Couldn't see a second hive or anything like that. Well, hopefully we don't get screwed on money. It was a heartfelt apology. I mean, it wasn't intended to be sarcastic apology. I wasn't trying to insult people. You know, you know, people say, "Are you Italian?" I don't believe it. You're an American, and then you know, my blood can boil like like an Italian. I can tell you that much. My rage. End my turn with her, which isn't very good. See, these roads are exactly the type of thing that I was trying to avoid on a restart. Yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid of, ma'am. Even though the contents of the map may end up being better, and they have to be, because the contents of the previous maps were bad, there's something to be said for, again, if you have an average map, but you can actually get all of your heroes out early, it helps you to play it. A good map that you can't get heroes out on limits your ability to play it quickly and slows you down. But because I have immediate roadblocks before I can get to money to get further heroes out, I am really limited in what I can do. So I can either go for the Black Tower, upgrade and play for the Black Tower. There are two hives here. One's lots of eyes, the other's a throng of nomads with a spell scroll, so not really friendly guards. So it's really play for the Black Tower, but I'm going to clear the skeletons. And then the question is, do I go for the stables? It's close enough that I should go for it with Shakti. But I don't see that much money here. If I don't upgrade, I have a tougher fight on the skeletons. Not to mention I can't really take the XP shop without upgrading anyway. So I will upgrade. I just won't hire all the trogs. My opponent has the 1 and that's it. I mean, they have 276 health. I mean, it's pretty hard for me to hit for that. It's theoretically possible, but it's not that likely, so I really just want to use. Gremlin 1s. It's a hope that this guy goes for the gremlins, not my trogs. Nice. Because they're in 2 stacks of 40 or whatever. I should have just used Infernal Troglodyte 1 stack, so it would have been easier. That was a mistake. 2-3, but you can see the Dragon Cave on the other side. I have to go here because Gunner can't. I have to go here to pay for a hero. Looks like there's at least 3 gold piles there. Yeah, I could have used Infernal Troglodyte 1 stacks there and made that fight easier. 3rd hive. I had to go direct to those gold piles to pay for another hero, so I skipped the stable. Nope, not gonna get another one. Not gonna be able to get another one. Pretty sad road to open. Boxed in, but 3 hives, a dragon cave, and an XP shop is a lot better for me as the player here. Even though my army suffered quite a bit of losses on those skeletons. I think we have enough commands. I don't think we need a number of restarts remaining command. I think that would be both little use, because people can easily ask how many restarts are left and have anybody in chat answer that's paying attention, or myself, if I read the comment. And beyond that, I don't think it would work well as a ticker on the screen of some kind, because I think it would just be in the way for the vast majority of the game. So I already had enough difficulty putting the chat and the webcam on the screen without feeling like I was inhibiting the vision that some people had. So. My play next turn is hire my units, go straight into the Dragon Cave, and then play the Crypt. Dragon Cave, Portal, Crypt, and then probably just down the road into its completion. Scout as many objectives as I can. Iona towards the break, right? Adela towards the town. Or I guess what I could consider is having them. I don't know if they've met yet. I don't think they have. I should pass Arrow onto Adela maybe before going down there. This way she has a better opportunity of getting into that town. But either way, just play to here. and then keep going. Last dungeon game had a really nice opening into that real bullshit Titans break that ended up slowing everything down and screwing me. Should I be a believer or a doubter? Depends on how you're feeling, I guess. Do I drink craft beers? I mean, I don't refuse to try a craft beer if somebody offers me it, but I don't go out of my way to taste craft beers. How's that? Is that a satisfactory answer? There's another hive there. Well, that's not something that I can beat with just arrow, but arrow and some beholders I could. Fairy dragons. There's another hive there. Well, this map is a lot more bountiful. There's a prison up ahead here, too. Something that Lakis could take if I can chain to him. So, 25 for a hero, plus hiring my remaining troglodytes is going to be this much. 25 for the hero, 25 for the dragon. I have the sulfur, 7,500 after the portal. I mean, I technically could buy Portal Dragon as well, but I wouldn't have a hero in place to do it. Because I'm thinking... I mean, lots of Dendroid Soldiers is dangerous for 2 dragons. Though I'd have my Troglodytes as well, naturally. But it could go poorly if it's a big lot. If they get extra turns and root you in place. But this is a very generous slew of hives. Haven't had like a 5 hive opening in a while, so that's pretty nice. So thinking if I go Beholders next turn, I can get past the Oceanids and get Adela going that way. I shouldn't need 2 dragons for that crypt. 1 dragon for the crypt, 1 dragon for the sprites. Should be plenty for this turn. This way I can go Pillar of Eyes and have enough money to hire. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Well, but then again, it makes sense to go Portal now anyway. What's up, Fishy? What's up, Fishy Bones? I probably need the harpies. But how many units left that aren't trogs? That always happens. Because, I mean, the centaurs, I mean, I'd honestly rather just save the golems for the hive, no? Because on the centaurs, these units are pointless. Hopefully no captains. There are captains. Can't do anything this round without putting myself at risk. Oh, come on, captains, really. Well, I guess if I go here, this guy comes down, but because he goes first, this guy, he can't actually reach, and then this guy will go kill it. Right? And this guy comes up. Captain's getting the extra turn there. Really sucks for me. Oh no, that was a misclick! Come on, I thought that was my... That was my harpy. Well, it's doomed. It's fucked up and lost like 20 trogs for no reason. Yippee. Love it. I just lost 22 trogs because of a misclick. I don't... A map that could otherwise have been pretty attractive, huh? I don't have a noose big enough. I really thought that was my harpy. That sucks. Well, hopefully 94 trogs doesn't underperform here. Just playing hard mode for no reason. Well, I did level up knowledge, so I guess I can keep the Mystic Orb on him. More than likely playing Shakti, unless this hero here is just insane. Level 5 Neela. Well, she's actually quite good for the purpose of running through hives, huh? Quite good for running through hives. Game's broken. But Shakti 2 is good for the hives. She does reduce my losses a little bit, though. Well, I think I do use Neela to help in the hives. They could be large. probably just position here, yeah. I could play Neela, but I don't know what I'm breaking on. Oh, yes, it is. It's the fairy dragons. Right. So I definitely don't want Neela for the fairy dragons. I definitely want Shakti for that. Just the expert tactics will help me cover ground with my wyverns to get them in range to actually hit the fairy dragons. So, you know, the armor is useless against them. So, yeah, I don't really want to pull off of Shakti, even if I get Earth Magic on Neela. Oh, I might use one for the break and one for the map. I'm just gonna do this because I know I'm using the tower troops in the hives, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay. I mean, obviously I lost 20 trucks for no good reason. But other than that, even beyond that, I still believe that I kind of misplayed. But, is what it is. So I want to see that town, and I could send the dragon, but I can't guarantee that I can reach the town. So for now, I'm just going to scout. There's another hive, which is pretty generous. And a roadblock there, which is not. Yeah, but I mean, the hives. The gargoyle's dead no matter what. I can do that. The hives are a good source of XP too, is the problem. Well-guarded stronghold town, but I do believe I can get in with arrow at power 3 and my 10 beholders. That's a lot of meat. It's meat I would like, but I figure with the tower troops that I just reacquired, I should be plentiful on meat. Now let's portal and get my dragon. I'm gonna give them a couple gremlins to shoot at, just in case it's a bigger horde with the sulfur pile. But I figure the 2 dragons should be enough. There's the earth magic, excellent. Into the hive we go. Well, it's small. I don't even have to put my troglodytes in here. I don't have arrow on Neela. It's lots of gnolls. I think I just do that for now. Of course I'm getting the second dragon before the hives. You will get an extra turn, huh? I don't appreciate that from you. Just in case it's max commit everything. Didn't lose all my golems before I started losing troglodytes. Let's see if we can fix that. Really? That is disappointing, huh? Basically the same result, yeah? Just missed the early turn on the troglodytes. They were ill-empowered, or not empowered to defend themselves. Getting into that town, no problem. The 2 pickets can be dealt with the dragons. That seems like a trading post up there. So I will want to go for said trading post. I'd like to, I imagine, scout more this way. This is an annoying fight, so I'm just going to use my tactics to clear it. Pick up the Necklace of Dragon Teeth, try to run Shakti on any nearby opportunity, really. Doing it a bit blindly, but that's if I were tactics benefits. And then I can try to rehire him here, or here, because they're very close in proximity, but run Mage Guild, buy a book, move out towards the Dendroid soldiers, swing the army this way, open up the gnolls, get towards the town, obviously send Neela towards that hive. As I send Shakti over towards the box to level up, and then we'll run him again from that point and go this way, move towards the fairies. Don't need to really delay it all on the fairy dragons, you know, they're gonna hit hard with their spells if they target my units, depending on what they roll. Really just need to acquire all of my units and push forward. There's no reason to delay. Letting an extra dragon possibly grow is only going to add to my issues, but the trading post is here, so I don't need to invest in marketplace. I should be able to, well, provided that I can beat the number of orcs that are there in a reasonable time frame. Maybe I can take that prison hero. I don't know. Can't tell yet what the guard is just from the silhouette of the shadow. So, and then obviously I have my 2 pickets here, and there's that hive and this hive as well. So, the fact that I've already ran into a larger hive bodes well for having a big wyvern stack. I don't have much for artifacts pertaining to might stats, though. That is something that I'm lacking. If I use my wyverns here, I have bad morale, but I'm going to have to risk it, I think, because of the size of the guard. I just won't use the tower troops. This way I'm at least at neutral. If there's a sorceress stack, it moves before the wyverns do, but otherwise the wyverns move first, so let me split my wyverns in half as well. 44. 44! Oh, man. You ever been scammed before? Any scammers in the chat? Well, I'm trying to get my trogs forward to at least offer them as bait. Please, hit my trogs! Hit my trogs! Alright, we're good. This guy's gonna walk up. She can reach these guys and they only have 7 hit points, so I'm almost positive she walks up and kills that wyvern. Or at least one of them. On her turn after the dragons move. I guess there's a decent opportunity. There's a chance here. I have a chance here of killing the sorceresses, but then I go there, and then this guy's gonna have to go here and take the brunt of what's going on. Either way, I risk a wyvern. There we go. Problem solved. Anyway, yeah, 44 Sea Witches with Sorceress upgrades, generally unideal. Just throwing that one out there. Do I breathe on my... Oh, they get extra turns. Of course they get extra turns. It makes perfect sense. Fine. Why would they not get extra turns? You know what I'm saying? It is 4%. That's like every turn. Just about. Foolish of me to think that they might obey the 1-turn rule. I'm not going to be vortexing, but it is right now. But it is possible that I only have enough, that I don't have any movement, and I might end up resting. So I'll leave the Dragon Teeth necklace. So going forward blind here. Oh shit! Got the scroll. %4 of the time it works all the time. That's right, man. This guy gets it. Guards are only the guards that are increased. The guards that are increased. Well, you could have lived if you just didn't shit yourself, man. The guards that are increased are only the dwelling guards, not the hive guards. So that was just a bad roll with a major class necklace. Minor class, yeah, major class necklace with just a bad roll of that manifested itself in a way that was frustrating. But obviously now we're off to the races for the most part. Another hive here, I'll be going for it. Really good map. Great contents. I can only hope that my opponent who liked his map didn't have something so similarly valuable. Because we are cruising right now. Outside of, could certainly use a better weapon. Well, any weapon. But a better one, too. Yeah, see, I'm not going to have any mana. Or I'm not going to have any movement here, so I might as well simply rest for mana. So I'm not going to have any movement. That's why I left the necklace on him. Did not hit slow. Did Iona find slow? No, she did not, so I need to start researching unless... No, nobody here has it, so I guess I need to start researching. That's gonna be a no from me. No, that's not something I can take with just the beholders. Lots of griffins at a refugee camp. Arrow in haste. Probably open that up. I mean, it's probably like a 40 lots is the thing, and they have 15 HP. I'm only doing 30, so I'm taking out 2 per blast. I can take out 2 6 times. Not very impressive. Don't see anything back there that I care about. I'm not sure that I can really open this up realistically. But that does free up 2 heroes for now. I can get Cal. The scouting, look at that. Look at that. Size 1. See if I can save a few units. These 3 centaurs on the right definitely die, but with the damage that I dealt there with the dragon, I feel like I can get the dwarves out of the way. Fine by me if you want to run. I don't need to bring the army back here, though the Medusa store is tempting. Maybe I do, but I'm going, like, here, there. I guess I could get Lakis out and move him that way. Certainly Aligar goes this way. I'm not going to bring Neela to that hive at this point. Maybe I don't even bother bringing Deemer, well, I still think Shakti there is a reasonable choice. Maybe not, though. Maybe it's a waste of my time. I mean, I could just break day 6, right? I mean, I could take that with anybody. And Shakti doesn't have Earth Magic done, but that doesn't really help me much against the Fairy Dragons with my current degree of spellcasting, so it's really just army and tactics, so I can have Shakti go to the Learning Stone. I'd like to research again for slow, and have Shakti go to the Learning Stone, and then just position right up on the dragons. Day 5, I finish this section. Day 6, I swing through, play for the double hive. The only question is, do I care about the double picket? And I guess mass slow does work in the sense that I could slow the fairy dragons, which are speed 15, right? I can slow the fairy dragons with mass slow, using the Firebird for first move. If the Firebird survives to that time, that would allow my Wyverns to move, but not really, because I would have to both slow and haste, because they'd be 50% plus 1, so they're still going to be speed 8, so without a speed artifact of some kind, I wouldn't be able to get my Wyverns earlier in the turn order. I do this for now. Because yeah, obviously Hive into other Hive towards Dwarven Treasury for money, and then I was thinking I could get what's-his-name out of here and at least play for the Medusa store for me, get a little extra money and swing back into the town unless there's something here of value. Then Allogar swings it down, Neela takes the box, she's obviously got Scholar, so if I do get some manifestation of spells, I mean she doesn't have Wisdom, but she'll level into Basic Wisdom on 6, which is guaranteed, so at least I can get Basic Wisdom and before picking up the box, so I can just grab that with her and then swing it down this way and just have Gunner play for the XP shop. Deemer grabs resources, and if Neela levels up, you know, I can maybe hang on for Meteor Shop. Research again towards slow, like I said, level up. Black Tower move that way, and then transition another hero out this way. Probably have to triple Marketplace next turn, because I mean, if I swing out here, I could certainly take the trading post, but if I don't swing out this far, then the trading post is too far for me. And at that point, I'd have to triple Marketplace. So it really depends on whether or not I want to play for the double picket. And I do, on the one hand, you know, I have Scroll of Haste, so there's really no reason that I shouldn't. It might be early into turn, it might be at the start of turn 6 that I'm out here playing for this section, because there's even easy boots of speed there. So, I mean, there's really no reason to not try. So. The Gnolls didn't flee. I think they would have fled. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Gnolls would have fled, but I took the fight because it was, like, mostly free. Alright, goodbye, Rampart troops. Thank you for your service. Shackles there? I don't have any more fodder to bring up from here anyway. I'd have to go fort before I could get elves, right? And it doesn't get a fort, so there's really nothing I could do there, so it's just at the flies, let them run. Yeah, I don't think I want to play the Sea Dogs. My concern here is the Dragon Breath. Because there's nothing I can... I guess if I don't split my wyverns, the dragons don't have anything to breathe on. But I really would want to split my wyverns here in order to deal with them, but I think I just don't split my wyverns so I don't have to worry about breath. Yeah, just go to the treasury. Small. Need Allegard to reach Neela, which is easy enough. Should be able to get rid of fire. Because I think Lakis is stabled up. I could be wrong about that, but getting to the Medusa store here has value. Don't have any more one stacks, so I may have to sacrifice a wyvern here. Oh no, they're split into 3 stacks, thank you. Could be nice and easy then. I was thinking I'm gonna have to sacrifice a wyvern 1 so I could maintain my firebird. But even easier, there's the wisdom up. Well, now I have some units. I'd like to go here, but Gunner can't get around the marksman from this angle. So that just doesn't work. I do keep her, she's my scholar. I have Ice Bolt on her. I don't need all of these heroes. I'll have to look more closely and decide which ones I'm going to get rid of. What's the oof? Oh, did you preemptively know I was going to miss that turn with my dragon? Is that the oof? Ripped dragon? Well, I should survive 1 hit from that guy. Because I can, I can stay here and tank the golems. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to move away. There you go, dragon. Oh, come on. Well, I guess the dragon really is dead, unless we offer up the queens, I guess, because fucking morale. Can't believe I have to toss all these queens away. What a waste. Because the dragons missed early and then the wyverns missed right afterwards, so put me in a horrible spot. What a waste of the queens. Didn't have to lose all of them, no way. Well, should not have had to, anyway. Gonna attempt to research once again here for slow. That ain't it. Do I have Bless yet? I don't think that I do, so I'll take Bless. Not having slow really sucks. Oh, hello. Now, how do I catch... How do I... Alright. Guess I do it like this then. Didn't level up knowledge, so I don't need the mana regen. Because my worry is, I mean, if I have to use Iona to pass slow, I have to put her here. Because Neela doesn't reach even close to where I need to be, so I need to put Iona down there. So I hire Mondor, I guess, here. Or I can hire Mondor here. Trade to Iona. But either way, I'm going to have to move Iona down and have her just be my scout in order to get me slow. Did I even hit Expert Earth Magic? I didn't even hit Expert Earth Magic. I guess I could take the Crypt, I mean, I only need 500 XP. So yeah, okay, so what I do then is I guess I hire Mondor here. Just to put the spells on. And I have to move her down. I need the money! But I need the heroes more. Sucks because my other scholar is too far. I'm gonna move Neela into the town. I'm gonna move Gunner. He can reach that tavern. Okay. Astra goes there, Labitha goes there, and I use this tavern to get to my pickets with the prison and the trading post to get money thereafter, and then I swing down. Should be good enough. That's pretty much it. That'd be EA's battle cry. I need the money. I think that would be the battle cry, perhaps, of quite a few. I can't grab that ore piece. I think there would be quite a few who could claim that battle cry. I don't think that's an EA exclusive. Oh shit. That's right, Gunnar was supposed to be my one at the tavern. Ah! Oh no. Mistakes were made. Hopefully I don't lose my dragon. I mean, not my dragon, my, giant. Aha! Aha! Easy game. That's how you do it. That right there is how it's done. That's how you play. Still really need the money. It's Red Dragon Flame Tongue down there. I have to make sure that I stay within range of the tavern, which is here. Okay. Fine. I'm sure these guys flee. Labitha might be better if I find control spells. Thane is mandatory to keep, so Astra I can dismiss. I can't check the refugee camp, I don't have the movement. Well, I mean, I suppose I could have if I didn't run into difficulties, but I ran into difficulties, so, you know, we deal with it. Yes, I know. I'm gonna lose units on the Gonna lose units on the fairy dragons, I'm aware. But it still can be done. The gargoyles aren't fleeing from me? What a joke. Bruh, it's 52 wyverns. And some dragons. Gargoyles like, no, we got this. Yeah, but we got this. We totally got this, right, guys? Guys? They wanted that goblin? Well, in that case, they got their man. Damn, dude, what's with all the small pickets, huh? So I don't think I'm keeping Marius. Easy. Absolutely no hiccups or snafus along the way. A perfect plan. No, I do need to level up. I'm gonna... Morale only works for... Temple only works for one battle, I'm pretty sure. So if I temple and then take the tomb... But maybe it's for a day? But I thought it was until next battle. Yeah, it's just a battle. Let me level up here, get Expert Earth Magic. That's Min! Oh no! 480! Okay. Whew! That was close. Not I mean, hey, it doesn't really change the game plan, but could have changed the game for me. My wyverns still move terribly, but I think we temple here just to, you know, not be totally screwed. And in we go. Do I accept? It's not bad. It's fairy dragons. I mean, no matter what, I lose troops. How do I suppose to do any better, really? Because like I said, I mean, I never hit a speed artifact, so like getting my wyverns across in one round is impossible. So it's really just I can cross with the phoenixes and the dragons, which don't kill anything, so I still get shot 3 times. I think that's fine. Could do worse. Could do a lot worse. Don't think I want the Firebird for every fight now. For now, I think I leave the Firebird, get my morale better. Because it's obviously primarily about the wyverns. I'll do that. Black Knight's there for the necklace. But I have Necklace of Dragon Teeth. That's significantly off the road. I could go there and then just pick it up with somebody else. Feels wasteful. Can Labitha get there next turn? So obviously Gunnar gets up to here. That's about it, because he's stuck by Thane. Fairy Dragon fight would have been entertaining, though. Good for the fans. I mean, I just fought it. So, deal with it. I do need artifacts. You're not wrong. That would double my attack skill. Yeah, because it'd basically be there and then here, and that would end my turn. Well, if my wyverns are gonna miss a turn, then I'll slow. I don't have any good fire spells available, really. It's a common Overlord role. I don't have anybody else with scouting. I'd almost take scouting. I don't have it on anybody else. I don't have a ballista. I can't grab those gloves this turn, so... Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of scouting. I wouldn't have taken scouting if I had scouting on another hero. I didn't need scouting on 2 heroes nearby, but scouting on 1 hero is certainly more useful than, you know, fire magic in the hope that I eventually get access to, like, Berserk. But I don't have wisdom or anything like that, so it was just, like, a supremely long way off. I take a hit from 25, I almost certainly lose a dragon. But there's a real risk that my wyvern doesn't get a turn due to morale. I'd rather throw a dragon than throw wyverns away. Oh, the math? The arithmetic? The calculations? No! No, he missed! No! Now I can't kill the guy with 2 HP. And if I do, I can't kill that guy. Alright, well, whatever, the dragon's dead. Sorry, dragon. Yeah, now he's pissed and he loses a turn. I mean, that's appropriate, though. I mean, it makes sense, you know? It makes sense. I feel you. I understand your concerns. I don't have basic Dispel to remove Dendroid Binding. If I Bless, I still have to deal with 8. 8 hitting me. That's a loss of a wyvern, but it does preserve my dragon. What if I shield? I might have to deal with 3 extra Dendroids, which is like 30 damage, but I would shield off quite a bit. I think shield is better. It's also cheaper than Bless. Heavy price to pay, but it gets the job done. Okay. Not really have to build anything Vortex, I presume, but I'm not going to build that this turn. Just put it on Neela. I'll save it. Battle Scholar doesn't really do much other than level her up to Advanced, which I guess is still fine. Blacksmith, maybe, so I can get a Ballista forward. I'm so poor that I think it might just be better to save money. The Mastermind, yeah. I almost certainly lose the 50-50 for dragons, but I have goblins anyway. I don't need trogs. Goblins anyway. I have a hero in here, yes. That's only 1125. Let's check what this is. Knights of Color. Alright. Well. Figure Gunner is the only one here that could actually grab the Shield of Courage for me, so that has to be, he has to do that. Gunner to here makes perfect sense. And then, I don't know if Ryland will have the range to grab. I don't need the Buckler or the Knoll King anymore, so I guess, yeah, Ryland has the range to do this. Just want to leave Labitha out here to be able to... Not quite Expert Earth, I don't see where I get the experience, but at least step in the right direction. Because there's no way Thane gets back there, so... Well, I don't need the dragon for this fight. Get some morale back that way. Yeah, 116. I know, what a scrub, right? Everybody on their mother broke 113 on this map, right? I'm not even sure that I need to commit a 1-stack, but I will. Problem here is a lack of, good morale. Very scary stuff. Come on, stop fucking up. Okay, I have to wait turn here. Avoid getting screwed. Kill this guy mostly. Gonna get the giant. I might lose a giant. I think I do lose a giant here, but that's okay. It's alright, it's alright. What are giants but oversized goblins, right? For my army anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're just big goblins with huge sticks. I should take wisdom. I have a scholar that has wisdom. I should definitely... Well, I'm looking at Tome of Earth, though. Why do I care about wisdom? To learn air spells? Well, right? I mean, Dimension Door, I guess? So Armorer is a good skill. Sims End 117. So I have to grab this now. I want to grab this with Thane and save movement, but Sims End 117. This means that my opponent could be here and could reach town 121 and could snipe this. That's unacceptable. I have to do that. I have to commit my movement on Shakti to get that done. Wolf is speed 6, so it doesn't slow me down. Beyond where I'm already at. Don't think I'm playing for those, don't think I'm playing for that. Probably do play for the trolls, but I don't know if I don't think that I have the range. That's a long distance to cover without Wayfarer boots. I mean a huge distance to cover. Without Wayfarer boots. I don't think that I can. This one's even farther. Like, I don't think I can reach those in one turn's time. Unfortunately, but. I'm gonna hang on to my vortex. This way I can pull up my dragon. What I want to do is dismiss. Who's the one over here with the skeleton? There she is. I will lose my stable bonus, unfortunately, but hey, that happened. And then I'm pretty sure... That's it. I mean, I have some money to pick up out here that would take me over a turn, but I don't have a hero in here anyway, so I'd have to spend money. Yep, that's it. So let me double check my positioning here. Tome over Bowstring. I don't know any value. Clone. Don't see myself ever casting it. Which of these spells do I not have? Don't have View Air. I have Bloodlust and Haste, so that's my actual setup. organize these guys according to speed. Yeah, it's like I could play for the trolls, and the Thunder Helmet would not be bad. Especially since I could TP into a vortex once I got access to town. So like clearing that, it would be one picket, which would help. I think I can get there. It's a lot of movement. If I combine Thane plus Ryland, I should be able to chain it forward, at least that picket. This picket's going to be a bridge too far, though. I'll have to leave a hero here to try. Post wings, and then hopefully I can make it to mid. So I think I would attack that. But I can still step here, and either way, it's one step. This is only 50, and that's still 150 no matter what. From there or there. So there you go. Can't do anything with Ryland yet. No. 11-3. Same number of towns, so we picked up a town this turn. That's no real surprise. Let's start with, where is he? There we go. Viewer. See, mid's all the way on the other side of this mountain. My opponent did pick up a town, but you can see clearly he has a town right there, right after his break. The town is vampires all the way down and around. It's gonna be, I don't think I can reach this turn, so I'm not gonna plan on leaving Vortex. I'm not going to plan on having my Vortex available, so I am going to Blacksmith to get a Ballista this turn. Because none of these heroes started with one. And where is, Evil Eyes, no help. These guys don't really need to be upgraded. I really just wanted the dragons and the ballista, which I have. Yeah, there's a big box there that I can't check. That's about it. Yeah, there's just no way I can get into the picket on this turn. However, I could clear the trolls. I could still clear the trolls in order to have the guard opened up so that I can get into the picket more easily. And get access to at least the Thunder Helmet so that if I can Vortex next turn. But there's no way I can reach the picket. It's way too deep into the sand. It's just way too deep. That's what she said. That's what she said. But I know this is a tough fight, so... Should have offloaded the Ifrit. Kind of forgot that I picked them up last turn. This lowers my morale more and makes it a worse fight for me. Yep, there's the Wyvern Miss. This guy's gonna go first, have no target. This guy should hopefully hit the goblin. Well, there goes my ballista, I guess. I'm not gonna spend 25 mana to save it. Okay, good. Tanked. I said I can't get into the picket and back out again because Gunner doesn't have the range, but I can get kind of close. I will grab the Thunder Helmet. And move Gunner up because it's going to have to be like here if I'm going to play for this in the future here, something like that. My morale is bad here, but it's intentional because I need my units. So. This is another one worth slow because they outspeed my wyverns otherwise. Should my wyverns ever get a turn. Because I know that Midtown is left. My opponent's coming from the right, but the Dread Knights are still there. That could be the break, though. Obviously I have to clear these Minotaurs. Use the XP. I should have the threat to deal with the Minotaurs without having a slow. Oh my... I didn't mean to click there. I lost enough free for that. I did not mean to click there. I was trying to just click in the same fucking spot, but I just... whatever. 770, 6, 5, 4. I can make it to mid if I skip the picket. I'll trade the picket for an extra 6 implosions. Probably a Cyclops 1 stack for now. Well, now I'm free to slow because I'm getting my mana back anyway. Even at 5, I lost one there. Game sucks. I'm trying to take the XP for the, well, for the XP. But that's tilting. Okay, I have 250 extra, which means I can open this prison, which means I should be able to get into that picket on the left side. Hopefully. The Ifrit actually perform well enough in the pickets, but I do need the Wyverns to get the Cerberide to flee, so I guess I do this, and then I don't have any more dungeon troops, so I'll throw in the Rampart troops, I guess, because I just don't have the dungeon troops here. The helm reduces your power by 2. Why would I equip the helm until I'm not going to equip the helm until I'm restoring my mana. It doesn't happen until the end of your turn, or walking into like a well or something. I'd rather leave behind one Cyclops for now, I think. Well, I guess I could do neither. Because after I take the town and walk in, instead of setting for speed outright, I can just put Melodia in the town. This way I don't lose her to my opponent coming around the corner. Well, I hit View Air, so I don't have to run that scroll anymore. Thought I had haste without the scroll. Yeah, I do. Too bad I mean... That seems good to me. I only just had the movement to make it in, though. Granted, I did spend 300 to clear the trolls, 150 in, 150 out. So I guess if I don't clear the trolls, I can Vortex. But I'm also Vortexing with half the mana that I now have. So it's like kind of a wash, and that was a huge gamble. So... But without, like, wings, this section's really slow. This, unfortunately, I did have to leave because I'm not going to Tavern for one picket against the opportunity to restore 200 mana, so... Ducericius, thank you for resubscribing, man. 8 months, I do appreciate the continued support and generosity. Well, we saw him take the hive, but he didn't commit further into that picket. But, you know, because you bring up the question of roads, like I've said, road shape and stuff can be some of the most frustrating aspects of the game, because there are times wherein the road does little things that add up into big mountains of frustration. Little curves that can screw you in certain ways. For example, this road is unfavorable for us both. We both have to go past and over, you know, to get to this town. We both have to go a longer distance to get to this town. But like if you harken back to my previous map, right? The road shape was such that for me to get to the desert town, I had to go down and over and around a hook, farther movement into it, whereas my opponent could go straight in from his angle. Little things like that add extra movement onto one player, or take movement away from another. That type of thing can be really frustrating. Obviously, the map size is the same every time, right? 144 by 144 if you're playing on extra large. So it's the same number of the grid is the same size. But how the map is laid out, obviously, is different. And again, as a player, if you can see that a road is bad, you can factor that into your, calculations on what you think is the right move to make. You can take that knowledge and try to work with it, but in terms of being something that you can have control over is no, you just have your restarts, and sometimes map shape can be extremely punishing, and that's something that doesn't feel good to win or lose on either way. How is it going? I mean, it seems to be going. We're waiting on my opponent to finish his turn here. You can see his chain happening. Looks like he's probably trying to play for the Psychic's Pandora with the picket there. You can play on any size, Bulgaria, but I'm playing on extra large. Usually, most players are playing on extra large, but you can play on any size, yes. I did right-click on the enemy. Angels, Wyvern, Cyclops. Like I said, I believe he has the stronger army. There you go. 20 and 20 on Cyclops stacks, 5 on Min, and 5 min on the Angels. And he's playing for an additional picket here as we speak. Plus Pandora here, which obviously if he ends up with some Inferno units, As it stands, I can reach him where he is. He doesn't have much for stats on Cassiopeia at the moment. Neither of us do. So I assume he wants to play for the sword as well. I don't reach if I go here. I don't know that I can reach his Cassiopeia. But if I go around the road, I can. Depending on where Cassiopeia leaves off, of course. There's the Psychics. He's getting low on time here, so he doesn't have time to execute too many more moves. Oh, he didn't have the movement to grab the box. Or the picket. Oh, that's unfortunate for my opponent. I'd say you hate to see it, but as the guy with the advanced scouting and the spyglass, watching it happen, I don't hate it at all, I'll be honest. That's one of those things that I know. I really, I actually quite like to see it, to be honest with you. Yes, how very sad for you, indeed. Indeed. I do want to send Ryland forward, get some visibility here. There's the Enchanter's Break, and it's still broken, or it's still present. Okay, obviously I go Tavern here this turn to help farm things, but to begin with I can get to work on this other picket that I couldn't grab. It's another small one, unfortunately. It's another min one, so 3 imp's fine. And I'm shy the wood for the tavern is the problem, actually. Forgot I actually had the wood here. So I want a tavern. Ooh, he hit a Pit Lord box. Unspent. 11-4, 11-8. Ooh, he's up to 50 wyverns. Shit.
Stay a while and listen.
Super Gick. Thank you for following. I appreciate it and welcome. 5, 3, 1, no. I could not reach whilst picking up the sword. He's 1800 away, so I can't check him with anybody else. I actually have exactly enough movement to attack him, and if I have to surrender, I can... Or if he surrenders away, I can TP Vortex and TP there, but I can't grab the weapon. There's really not much else I can grab at all. Because my advantage, with that army, my advantage is purely spellcasting, presumably. Presumably. Oh, if I go here, I can eliminate these heroes first before checking Cassio. I can't stop him from getting the picket and box if I ignore him. If I ignore him, he gets the picket and box. I'm not going to fight the lots of Firebirds with a level 1 hero and lose a bunch of units. I don't even have the money to chain that many heroes out there to get the job done. Unless I found exactly a high-level hero in the prison that could TP back. You know, I don't have the money for that sort of thing. At this time. I'd love to grab the sword and TP back to the Inferno, but then that does leave him, even though I gain in stats, he gains in possibly quite a bit there, at least in the army, on the picket, and possibly more on the Pandora. Could gamble that in the moment. I mean, he's got an 11-8 stat line for casting. Because I'm only power 6, so I'm doing like 10 wyverns a pop with Implosion. And I could increase that by more if I had the damn sword, but I think eliminating these heroes and attacking his Cassiopeia is a better play. Oh, I'm at power 9. I forgot I had the necklace too. I thought I only had the sword. Not the sword, the shield. Pit Lords are on a hero with only 50 cost to my movement, so let's go ahead and take out the Pit Lords here. There. That's the real threat down on his Pit Lord, so... he'll get a good look at me, and he'll know that he has some advantages. But I think that if I just trade Sword and Hive for what he's getting, there could be more there. It looks like there is. There's a Shield of Courage. So I can at least eliminate these heroes in units. Could almost grab the box, but because of his angle I can't. But I can at least attack him. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Dace. Okay. Now we know Cassiopeia does have tactics, so I don't have a tactic advantage. Let me line up my Cyclops away from his angels, or the angels are in the middle, so it doesn't really change anything there. And that's pretty much it, right? I mean, what else can I do to set up? I mean, his 50 Wyverns are in the middle. My almost 50 Wyverns are in the middle, so it's going to be close. Morale is going to screw me. Well, so be it, you know? It's part of the game. Do you see morale boosters here? Do you see morale boosters here? No? Okay then. Big army. Like I said, I can do damage. But we know he's got the bigger army. Do I want to lead with Implosion? Do I want to risk... We are your morale boosters. Sometimes ain't that the truth, but not all the time. I can tell you that much. Not all the time. 975. And he's got 1,000 hit points. So I could go Firebird hit here plus Implosion, clear the angels. Air Magic is a common enough role for a captain, which is why I don't necessarily want to just mass slow and get screwed into a mass haste. But if I hold my spell, I don't lead with Implosion. I only have power 9. I'm not going to summon 9 times 4, 36 elementals. They die. They don't do enough to influence the Wyverns. I need to implode the Wyverns down, but the Cyclops are a threat too. I mean, he's got threats, right? He's got threats. But I like that play. Do something with the bird while it's there, and then that lowers the speed down to 9 on his Stormbirds, but he can't slow my dragons. So if he does have mass slow, I still get first move, because my dragons are unslowed unless he has Orb of Vulnerability. Either way, his Wyverns and Cyclops are a huge threat, but I have the mana advantage to try to equalize the army size that favors him. Nah, Summon Earth Elemental would work if I had an overwhelming amount of power. If I had an overwhelming amount of power, or I desperately needed to have extra army to survive the turn, and I had to hope that I could grind it down, but if I just summon an Elemental here, it has no contribution, and then dies. I don't think he has that much money. It seems unlikely that he's taken a Utopia and has those stats, you know what I'm saying? Same is true for me. I don't think either one of us have taken a Dragon Utopia in this one, so I don't think he would have the money to surrender the amount of Wyverns that he has. I know that I don't have the money to surrender mine for a while. There's the chain. Okay. He did 345 damage. 2 creatures perish. What did he target? He targeted Dragon. Dragon 1 stack. Hold on. Can you deny the surrender? Only with Shackles of War, or by killing the enemy before their turn. Like, before they get a turn to surrender. Did I have a Wyvern? Oh, it hit my Wyvern. So when Dragon, Ballista, Dragon, Wyvern. Dragon, Ballista, Dragon, Wyvern, so he doesn't have Expert Air Magic, so Mass Slow could work. He doesn't even have an Advance because there wasn't a 5th bounce. Right? Because whatever Air Magic is still Min 4, right? It's Min 4, Advanced 5. Is Expert still 5? Is Expert still 5, or does it go all the way to 6? It stays at 5. So we could be on Advanced. He could well be on Advanced. So I guess we can calculate based on the damage. His base damage was 345, which is power 8. It's power times 40, so it did 320 plus 25. So he doesn't have advanced air. So he doesn't have advanced air, so Mass Slow works. Mass Slow would work next turn, perhaps. To get those wyverns out of my face. By the way, I never even checked what's his morale and luck. He's at neutral on everything. I never even checked. How irresponsible. Goodbye, Firebird. Unless he wants to charge forward. Yeah. Does he hope to kill the dragon here? But even if he kills the dragon, my Efreet could give me first move. This is gonna hurt, yep. But my Efreet can still give me first move if I kill the Stormbirds. Well, no, he has the Oceanids too. I see what he's doing. He's in range here. 1, 2, plus 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. So he's in range to hit my Wyvern if he hastes. So I need to move my Wyvern down here. I see what he's trying to do. Take out 2 to 3 Klops. I don't think the Klops are the main threat, though. They did 206. So he doesn't have archery. He does not have archery. And nor Golden Bow. He only did 206 to my dragons. But because he's Cassiopeia, the Oceanids are speed 9 in addition. Let me see what my ballista targets. The Nymph 1. This way, if my Efreet misses, I don't have to worry about the basic haste being cast on the Wyverns to strike Wyvern on Wyvern there. Because he's going to have first move once the dragons are slain, right? Because of his Oceanids. Because it's going to alternate, but because I went last, he moves first. Because I waited my Efreet. Okay, there's his Mass Slow, so he gets a full turn. I assume he would still wait his Wyvern. This way he doesn't walk into full damage range before my shot. Oh man! Come on, server, no! Not now! Not like this! Bear a torch, why? Does archery artifact matter if you don't have the archery skill? No, not unless you can complete the entire package. The bowstring, the bowstring art, the 3 archery pieces combine into the bow of the sharpshooter. The bow of the sharpshooter passives pertaining to the ability to shoot for full damage at range and the ability to shoot with somebody in your melee attack. That combination set does apply without the skill, but the percentage damage increase only applies with the skill. Implode spam easy? It's not quite that simple yet, because we're still manipulating the battlefield. Right? I implode spam to get rid of the angels because they're faster than my Firebird. My Firebird was going to die. By getting rid of his fastest units, I make it a little bit easier. See how he, to control the battlefield speed-wise, you see how he paused his Wyvern there, even though he's slowed? But he's already cast his spell. So now I can slow and cut him down to speed 4, which means that if he takes 4 steps... Yeah, I expect for him to use his haste. But if I slow, he kind of has to use haste. On the flip side, I can just implode, right? And I chunk 1/4 at 1/5 of his stack down, but then he slams me next turn. However, I do have a close enough Wyvern stack that if I slam his Wyverns with implode, I still think I'm in range. I could also try to basic haste my own Efreet to get first move back, but because my morale is so bad, there's no guaranteed turns happening here. There's just no guaranteed turns happening here at all. So on the one hand, I could slow his Wyverns, but because I expect basic haste to be cast, and he's already shown a Chain Lightning, so my guess is he has Tome of Air magic. I mean, it's possible he has only Scroll, but my guess is Tome of Air. So a haste is guaranteed to be there, I would expect. So if I slow, he can still haste and get in range. I think the better move is eliminate these 2 units, provided my Cyclops get a turn, and just implode his Wyverns down, so that his Wyverns are the same amount of Wyverns as I have by the time we both get in range. I have a defense over attack, and I have Armorer. Okay, hopefully the Ballista targets the one Oceanid. I'm going to implode here. Okay, so now he gets in range next turn and can follow up with whatever spell, but I've reduced his Wyvern stack to be a little bit closer to mine. He has the Cyclops lead, but I have the mana advantage, so I think it should be mine now, barring incredible misfortune with missed turns. However, I think I have artillery, so I can even cast on the Ballista turn, and the Ballista can't lose a turn due to bad morale. So even in the worst case, I can still cast on my Ballista turn. But I will have to implode a couple of times. But because his Cyclops aren't doing that much damage, he's showing a lack of archery, a lack of like golden bow threat, I can prioritize the Wyverns first. I thought I did have artillery. Oh, you're right, I don't have artillery. Oh my god, I passed on artillery earlier. That's right, yeah. Because I had no Ballista at the time, I think. I had no Ballista at the time. You're right, I don't have artillery. Ignore everything I just said. You're right, good reminder, thank you. Yeah, forgot. Well, I guess you hope that one of my 4 unit stacks gets a turn. I assume the giants are slain in one hit if he chooses to slay them. He may ignore them outright. Now, you say it's likely, but we already have that one clip from that game months ago now where my giant just had to give me a turn, and over the span of 5 turns I just lost every single turn until I lost the game. You know. Yeah, exactly, it's happened before. Come on, not like this. No. That's some bad voodoo, man. Some bad voodoo. I also haven't lost anything significant yet worth resurrecting. I mean, dragons aren't bad, but I had them split into 2 different stacks, and the one Firebird is just there for first move, so I don't have a value in resurrection yet. If he targets my Wyverns, I do. If he targets my Wyverns, it might be worth considering a resurrection to an implosion. Now you have 3 units, I have 4. I am speaking positive. I'm saying don't wish for that evil. I'm not saying it can't happen. Just that it's unlikely. As Han Solo says, don't tell me the odds. Tell me the odds. Okay, there's the lightning bolt. So I think Tome of Air is a pretty safe expectation here. Got rid of the Ifrit. Does he shoot the giants here? Does he shoot the giants in the hope that I miss my 2 turns? Elementals can't lose turn, but they'll be killed instantly, so they won't get me a turn. Perhaps. He did not shoot my giants. If I res my Ifrit, I could maybe get first move. First of all, do I have any turns here? I have my giant turn. I'm striking. I can hit with giant and wyvern. Definitely striking. If I didn't have my giant turn, but I do. Now he's down to 3 wyverns. And his Cyclops do have damage from that distance. So even if I have a bad turn. Now if my giant didn't have a turn there, I would probably not strike. If my giant didn't have a turn, he's GGing. I think. He's UUing. Whatever UU stands for. Yeah, there you go. GG. He's ooh-wooing. I don't think that's what's happening there. I don't think he's ooh-wooing. You know, I don't think that's what's going on. Well, he didn't have good casting there. Mana advantage was enough.